Hello everyone, this is Barcelona News World. Laporta talks Yamal's contract renewal, Szczesny, Raphinha, de Jong, Ansu, Camp Nou. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Welcome. Barcelona this season have exceeded all expectations, and it is safe to say that Hansi Flick has made the team fly. From the gloom and disappointment that surrounded the club at the time of Xavi Hernandez's departure to winning a domestic treble less than a year ago, the Blaugrana have come a long way. A big part of the credit, needless to say, goes to Joan Laporta for his planning of the squad has indeed done wonders. Moreover, even appointing Hansi Flick was his decision. Laporta's interview. Speaking to the media, Barcelona president Joan Laporta opened up on Lamine Yamal's contractual situation and the progress made in terms of a renewal. Lamine's contract renewal has already been agreed upon, and all that remains is the official signing. He is a genius who enjoys playing for Barcelona, has friends at the club, and is part of a generation that has a strong bond with his teammates, he added on the youngster. He then related how working with Yamal's agent was very simple for the club given their good relations. He is represented by agent Jorge Mendes and we have easy communication with him. When asked if Yamal will see a huge pay raise given his importance in the current team, Laporta said, "At Barcelona, we pay players according to their abilities. We are a club that pays well. We also say that there is no better place than Barcelona." Remembering Lionel Messi's situation and how the player prioritized the project over any other factor, including finances, Laporta said, "Something similar happened to me with Lionel Messi, when Inter were trying to sign him, and in the end, we all decided, including Messi's father, that Barcelona had the best project for him and it was the right decision because he became the best in history." At only 17, Lamine is among the best players in the world and he feels comfortable here as does his family, he added, placing Lamine in a similar boat. Raphinha's rise and his renewal. The manager was then asked if Raphinha's rise this season surprised him in any capacity, for the Brazilian has been in red-hot form. "We knew he was talented, but every player needs an adaptation period and some need more time. What Flick has done with Raphinha has been exceptional and he has become a leader for this team and feels very comfortable in the city," he added. On a contract renewal for the Brazilian and the progress on that front, he said, "Renewing his contract is one of the pending issues that we hope to resolve in the coming days or weeks. We don't want any player to be left hanging if he has 1 year left on his contract. We want to extend their contracts because they deserve it and because it is in our interest as a club to keep this group with a winning mentality." Laporta then gave his 2 cents on Frenkie de Jong's season so far and how the Dutchman has slowly made himself an undisputed starter under Hansi Flick. "I have always been a fan of de Jong. He is one of the players who maintains the Barcelona style of play, belongs to the Ajax school, has a strong personality, and I think he is enjoying himself. He in particular must be at his full fitness because he is a player who covers long distances in the match and has great value, and he is the one who sets the pace of the game," he added. The club president then went on to provide an update on de Jong's contract renewal and the progress that had been made on that front. "Now that he's recovered, we're working on renewing his contract and he's very excited to stay, and we're absolutely determined to do whatever it takes to ensure he stays. He is currently finishing some of his personal and professional matters, and when that is done, we will be able to officially announce his continuation with us," he added. On Szczesny and Ansu Fati. The next player whose future was discussed was of Wojciech Szczesny, who is currently debating between a renewal and returning to retirement. "We want him to stay. A few days ago he was celebrating the win while smoking a cigar. It seems to me that he wants to stay. We also have good goalkeepers in the reserve team and in the academy," he added as the alternative options. Laporta even provided an update on Ansu Fati, who is being increasingly linked with a move away from the club. "Ansu is a Barcelona player with a valid contract, and we want him to continue his development. He is a great person and adds a lot to the group. He is a player who has gone through some difficulties and I personally really hope that he will come back and regain his level," he added. Real Madrid's pressure on referees. Moving on, the Barcelona administrator was questioned why he did not make much of a fuss about Real Madrid openly pressurizing referees, including in the Copa del Rey final. "Everyone has their own style, and we have committed ourselves to a particular way of managing the club. What others do is none of my business. Everyone uses their strategies to win. I've learned to keep some distance without giving up my nature because I keep it inside me," he added. Finally, he gave an update on Barcelona's home stadium and whether tonight's game was the team's last one at Montjuic. "Now that we're planning to play next season at Camp Nou, we'll be back and have an unusual season, playing while the stadium's construction is completed. By December, the project will be 90% complete, with full completion expected in summer 2026, and we may just be a little late with the roof covering, he added. So if all goes as planned, Villarreal's match will be their last at Montjuic, he confirmed. Seeing you on next video.